Okay, update on this 98 van that we are attempting to switch over and use. This tire went flat after we got the alternator and everything back on. So we had to get the jack and had to buy a jack. I could have used mine, but I needed it anyway. And get this tire off, get the spare out. And while I had this tire here off, I want to go ahead and shake the plugs, because this is the way you have to change them. You can't get in there to these plugs any other way. Take the tire off and you look in there, and there they are. Okay, number one. Let's get where you can see it. These things are wore out. They're carboned up. The gap's a lot bigger than it's supposed to. It's supposed to be 60, but that's about 90. So one other thing will run it all. But it was really difficult to get off. These things have been on there a long time. Had to use a long pair of needle nose pliers. So right now I'm just going to put the tire back on. I'm going to put some anti-seize on the threads, so it'll come out a lot easier next time. And put the other tire back on. I did check the brakes. The brakes have a good bit of pad, front pad anyway, in them. And so we're going to put it back on. We'll just drive it around here. Not going to get out on the road. Don't have tag or insurance. So we're just going to drive it around here. Make sure, check on that leak over there, the water leak over there. I'm pretty sure it's coming from the temperature control valve, which the easiest way to do it. So we got a fender. We take a fender off, we might be able to get in it. No, we won't. I can see that now. We can't. So we need to get into there where we might be able to, if we take that thing off on the other side, we might be able to get to that temperature control valve a lot easier without having to take the air conditioning dryer off. But if we keep this thing, we're going to be replacing, I'm pretty sure it's replacing the air conditioning dryer and the compressor. And so we would change that temperature control valve, and if we need two heater hoses at the same time, then do a tune-up. We will check the distributor cap and rotary button, but with these plugs looking like they do, I'm sure it needs rotary button, distributor cap, and more than likely wires. So we'll probably be doing all that, and that's about $200. And then and that's just parts. So it's a good thing we're doing this stuff ourselves, except for I hate doing it. Anyway, that will be a wrap for this one. It won't really be a short, will it? It'll just be a short long. Okay, we put some anti-seize on the threads and some dielectric grease on that white insulator so that this boot won't get stuck on there again. We're just going to stick it back in there. We're only going to do this one. And we'll drive it around a little bit, evaluate it, and then get probably rotary button, distributor cap, plugs, and plug wires. I'm going to do an update on Frank's El Camino too. He's about got the front end built and back in, so it shouldn't be too long. We'll be building a 454. Okay, we're going to have to jack this thing up some more. We've had it jacked up enough to get the tire off, but the tire was flat, so we've got to jack it up enough to get this other tire back on. And I didn't put jack stands under this. I made sure nothing of mine, legs, feet, anything else, were under anything there. If this jack were to give way, my feet, legs, whatever would have been in this area here and not underneath any of that stuff. So anytime you're jacking these things up, always use a jack stand. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, this thing doesn't have 10 pounds of air in it, so we're going to roll it down the hill, get air in it, roll it back up the hill. It's a good thing we checked it, but we stuck it on there, isn't it? It may not hold air. We may have to get a couple of tires before we can do anything else with it, unless we want to go ahead and tune it up. And I'd rather wait on that until get a little further along evaluating it. Okay, instead of rolling this thing down the hill, we got our little hyper cuff out. It blew a fuse last time we used it, a 15 amp fuse. We didn't have one, but we robbed one from our 12 volt blanket. We're going to pump this up to about 35 or 40. It's at 14 right now. Okay, that's got 31 and a half, right, 32 in it. We're going to stick it back on there. That'll be enough to drive it down the shop and finish pumping it up. And then we'll drive it around the lot here. If it holds, if these others hold, you know, I don't know. All these things are so old, they're liable to flatten on us. I need 2 on mine, but I could swap all 4 of them. Go buy some new ones for those tires and then put them on mine until we find out whether we want to keep this or not. But let's put that tire back on, drive it down to the shop, and pump that tire up, and then drive it around a little bit. Go right up here and check on Frank's bees. They were buzzing like crazy today. And I have given pretty hard consideration to selling both those Jeeps. I'd like to get about 5,000 out of them. I'd like to have more than that, but I've seen these vans, nice, even though it's old, a 98 fixed up nice like this. It's a nice van inside. Everything's working. That may go for 6,000 or 7,000, and mine 5, 6, 4 or 5 with a rebuilt motor and transmission in it. Get enough money to make notes on a brand new van for 2 or 3 years. That would be nice. Shop cat's supervising over there. She does a whole lot of supervising, telling what to do. Doesn't do much work other than keeping the shop free of critters and varmints. I guess that's a job in itself. Hey, we got to use 2 of our tools that we've reviewed before. We got to use that little Ryobi battery impact wrench. It only had 2 levels of charge, and it broke these lug nuts off just fine. It performed flawlessly. And also our little hyper tough air inflator. Now we're going to go down, it's got 32 in it, we're going to go down and finish pumping it up. These 245, 75, 16s, when you're pumping them up to 60, 70 pounds with that little inflator, it takes forever. So we're just going to go ahead and pump it up with the compressor down there. Yeah, and we got the fender, we got the antenna, we got all 3 pieces of the fender, we got the trailer hitch and the jack today. So we are making some progress on it.